Hey Clancy Hayes, welcome back to my channel. I'm currently out here in the park because, well, I wanted to show you my room and do it in my room, but my roommate is currently naked and that's not a vibe. So, here's my book report. I read the book Boundaries by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend, two doctors, and it was a very good book. The book really focused on people walking all over other people and how you need to set boundaries for that specific situation. And honestly, it really hit home for me because I am a person with no boundaries, like at all, like anywhere at all, I do not have boundaries. I typically am, I could be a pushover. Not on purpose, I just want everyone to be happy and I just want everyone to love me, and that's not healthy. So, in the book, they talked about setting up boundaries through words. Now, I like that a lot only because when you're talking to someone, most of the time that person is listening unless they're not. And one of the things you can tell them is, I don't like it when you blank, or don't do that because blank. And setting up that boundary, for me personally, is very difficult because I just want everyone to love me and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But at the same time, it's either me or you. And I should love myself enough to not make myself run ragged. Because there was this girl in the book who made herself run ragged. And honestly, if she just said, stop doing that, homie, like, I feel like she would have been in a happier state. Achoo. I had to sneeze, but I didn't sneeze. Anyway, I really took that to heart and I want to try that a lot. Also, there was a section in the book where it talked about like friendships and having boundaries in your friends, and honestly, like, oh my god, I definitely need a lot of those, especially when you're with like a toxic friend. Distance is the thing that I think would best be ideal for a person like me, to just distance myself from someone, because once you distance yourself from that toxic friend, they tend to miss you, and then they see that they've ran you off, and then they're gonna want to come to you, and then you can explain to them that their actions were not good, and that's when you can set up the boundaries. And I think as a person who doesn't, I like confrontation, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings unless I feel like it needs to be heard. And for the most part, all of my friends don't need to be heard, so I don't put up boundaries. But after reading this book, I want to try this out, and I want to try out all the steps in the book because I definitely need to put boundaries in my life, or else I'm not going to be a happy person, and I want to be happy. Well, thank you for listening to my TED Talk on boundaries. Like, subscribe, comment, blah, blah, blah. Love you. Great class.